At point guard, Malcolm Brogdon. At the other guard position, Victor Oladipo. At the other forward position, Domantas Sabonis. The head coach of the visiting team is David Duel. And now your Miami Heat starting lineup. At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 55, Duncan Robinson. At power forward, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 5, Derrick Jones Jr. At the other guard position, standing 6 foot 2, number 25, Kendrick Nunn. Man in the middle, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 13, Bam Adebayo. At the other forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 22, Jimmy Butler. Eric Spoelstra is your head coach. Your Miami Heat!
Welcome, everyone, to Noche NBA. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, Victor Oladipo has a huge task and a long road in front of him making his way back from that knee injury. But you talk to his teammates, and they rave about his mental makeup. They say he's an incredible person, great to be around, the most positive guy they've ever played with. So, Kevin, if anyone can come back from this, he can.
You better believe it. Outstanding, David. Thank you. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Brogdon.
And he's not passing the ball as well this month. If you look at his numbers from earlier in the season, he's not seeing the court as well. It may be a little too focused on creating his own shot than orchestrating for the guys around it.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. And for Miami, they've got Adebayo. Jones is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson. And it's Nunn in at the point.
And this Pacers franchise, 6 ABA championships, but none so far in the NBA.
Well, Greg, they haven't been there very much, right? Their only finals trip came back in 2000. It took a Lakers squad led by Shaq and Kobe to 6 games. But ever since, they've been chomping at the bit to try to get back.
And Butler gets it to go.
Don't sleep now. Jimmy Butler will exploit that mid-range game.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Nunn. Down low. Got a piece of it. Pocket 6. Brogdon outside. And just about a minute into the first quarter. That shot wide open.
Well, it's a difficult guard contending with Victor Oladipo because this guy is prepared on the catch to make a shot.
The pass to Nunn. Back to Robinson. Outside Butler. Back to Robinson. From outside the arc. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Brogdon. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Turner against Adebayo. Sabonis trying to get open. That shot, no good. The Heat go the other way with it. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Adebayo down low. He's against Turner, and it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, Kevin, how about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks. Yet another miss, just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Adebayo passes to Butler. 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Turner. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Indiana trailing here. Now, here's Brogdon. Outside Turner. Sabonis trying to get open. And Turner with the basket on the assist from Brogdon.
Well, 6'11", 255 pounds. Miles Turner using that size to his advantage.
Here's Nunn. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Warren against Butler. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Sabonis. Just 4 to shoot. Miami grabs the miss. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them. Out to the wing. Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Brogdon. Nunn passes to Robinson. He kicks it to Butler. Trying to get open is Robinson. Here's Nunn. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now, here's Warren. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Well, you think back to T.J. Warren and how good he has been for the last few years. And yet last season, he took a huge step forward by adding the three-pointer to his arsenal.
And the way Warren improved his three-point shooting last year, Doris, was incredible.
No doubt, Kevin. This is a guy who went from below 25% the year before from distance to making over 40% of his range shots. He did all this while coming close to tripling his three-point attempts. What an improvement.
That free throw good from Warren.
Well, I love T.J. Warren. The reason, guys, is he's proven to be a dependable scorer who's got good versatility, and he can play either forward position. So important in today's NBA.
That one is no good. Late in the season, Doris, and some teams now are not going to be in the postseason. They're out of the playoffs and are giving more time. You talked about this earlier, giving more time to their young players to develop.
Well, there is nothing more beneficial to a young player than real-time NBA experience. So when you're out of the playoffs, those young guys start to get more and more minutes. They'll give those young guys more and more responsibility on the offensive and defensive end. And there's no greater teacher than giving NBA reps to guys who you think can be a key part of your future.
So fun for us as the fans and people that cover the league to get a glimpse of the future, what these teams, what these individual players could be like. Yep, it counts. Oladipo's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, tremendous job by Victor Oladipo. You don't think of guards being prolific in the interior, but Mr. Oladipo is.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. Now off the inbound, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
And the first one at the line is good.
With the Indiana Pacers, you know you're a small market team, and it's led to a little bit of a shuffle personnel-wise. What's incredible, they continue to put a competitive product on the floor year in and year out.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Doris, you're right. The Pacers have made the playoffs 8 of the last 9 seasons. Remarkable consistency.
I don't think there's any doubt about that, Kev. It starts at the top and sort of trickles down, from ownership to the front office down to the head coach. This is a solid operation through and through.
Now, here's McConnell. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. While we have the chance, a look at our 2K leaderboard and the top shooting small forwards at the free throw line during the last month. Number 1, T.J. Warren.
And that means he can afford to be very aggressive as a slasher because of how proficient he is at the line.
Now, here's McConnell. Passes it to Warren. Over Jones. Warren, good.
That's what we call cashing in from the mid-range. T.J. Warren's been there a time or two.
Over to the left wing. Shoots from the line, and he hits the jump shot. Nunn's got 6.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Now McConnell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Oladipo taking his time here. 6 to shoot. From the high post. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. Here's Robinson. 23 points for him the last game against Charlotte.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Coming into the NBA, Victor Oladipo, Greg, drew some comparisons to Dwayne Wade, but it was working out with D-Wade that helped take Victor's game to the next level.
And listen, anytime you're the 2nd overall pick, which he was back in 2013, stardom is expected. It just took a while. Now he's got to apply that same work ethic to overcoming the knee injury.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Miami, they've had a great season and will look to extend that into the playoffs. And, of course, the Pacers right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
And seeing where Indiana is, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Now here's Lamb after the miss from Goran Dragic. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. Crowder kicks to Dragic. Over McConnell. Miami no good on that time either. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Bitadze. He hits it from 9. And the Pacers lead by 1.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Here's Hero, covered by Lamb. Hero passes to Dragic. Over McConnell. Again, Dragic missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Pass to Hero. Kicks to Iguodala. There's the pass to Hero. Lets the 3 fly. Again, Dragic missing. Pacers leading by 3. And here's McDermott. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Lamb passes to McConnell. Pass to Bitadze. It's deflected.
Okay, Kelly Olynyk getting up high for that rejection. At 7 feet, that length comes in handy.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Dragic kicks to Iguodala. Passes it to Crowder. Shoots a fader, and Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Fader on the way. Doesn't go that time. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Hero. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. There's Dragic with the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. It's all knotted up.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
A minute 50 left to play in the first. Here's Lamb. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Hero. And there it is for him.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Indiana's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Bitadze. Over Leonard. But they get it back. Leave passes to Holiday. No good on the shot. Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
And back in his day as coach of the Blazers, players called Nate McMillan Sarge for his style. Very tough. And and demanding.
The beauty, though, Greg, to me is Nate McMillan has adapted. He has given more leeway for his players and his assistant coaches. He's willing to take players aside and bring a more personal approach. And I think in today's NBA, that's critical.
Nice shot by McDermott.
Well, we know that McDermott came into the league with a reputation as a dead-eye shooter. Get your hands up and contest, or he'll make you pay.
Now, here's Dragic. 11-point game his last outing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Kevin, let's not forget, Jay Crowder is a former second-round draft pick. This guy has made his bones in the NBA by adding toughness to every team he's played on.
And both free throws good from Crowder. 27 seconds left in the first. Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. Outside Holiday. The pass to Bitadze. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Hero. Shoots. He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Heat lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. You learn about Jimmy Butler, the difficult journey to where he is now. But one thing always got him through.
Basketball. That's that. It always took my mind off everything. It always made me smile. I had no cares in the world when I was shooting.
Well, you hear that so often, don't you, Greg? Between those lines can be an escape from the outside world.
And in the end, Butler's obsession became his escape. Maybe why he remained so devoted to the game.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Pacers. Leaf is out there with McDermott. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Holiday in at the 2 guard. Here's Hero. Here's Crowder. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
I'll tell you this, Jay Crowder is one tough cookie. This guy won't be deterred by the defense.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment, good report, thank you so much. The Pacers making a switch here. Warren's checked in. Here's Leaf, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Heat with the lead. Outside Dragic. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Here's Indiana now, and they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Pass to Warren. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And Jay Crowder ends every post with the hashtag, "It all started in the driveway." He knows just how far he's come.
No doubt. Jay Crowder said back then he was always the youngest guy on the court with no fouls called. That is how you develop into a competitor.
Free throw good, Dragic. And out of Marquette, Jay Crowder, a sturdy two-way wing player.
A great system player and glue guy. He had his best years with the Celtics. On the final year of this contract, a great value considering what he brings to the table.
Heat on offense. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Adebayo.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's stolen by Dragic. Drops in the breakaway layup. Dragic has got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
So, timeout called here, the first for Indiana. A lot of competitors in this league, Doris. You've got to be that way to play at this level. I know you have a list of competitors that you admire a lot.
It's those guys, Kevin, who have that insatiable desire to win. The guys who absolutely despise losing, who it almost hurts. It's painful physically. Giannis Antetokounmpo is driven to be great. He wants an NBA championship. LeBron James has got multiple titles and continues to pursue greatness. What I love about great NBA players, it's never enough, Kevin.
Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Robinson comes in for Goran Dragic. Pass to Warren. They need this one. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 5 assists tonight.
Don't you get the sense that T.J. Warren enjoys the challenge of a defender in his grill?
Pass to Nunn. The feed to Butler. Turner with the steal. Here's Oladipo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Victor Oladipo is unafraid in the face of contact. That's a nice move. Well, you think back to Victor Oladipo and his college basketball being played at Indiana University. So when he gets traded to the Pacers, many thought it was viewed as a homecoming.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Oladipo. And exceeding expectations in Indiana. Victor Oladipo, Doris, remade himself as an all-star.
Well, he credits the year he spent playing alongside Russell Westbrook. That relentless attack, that commitment to get better, that commitment to be a threat no matter where you are on the floor. This young man has set the tone between the lines and outside the lines.
Miami leading by 7. Outside Robinson. Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Brogdon. Clock at 4. Leonard. Good D by Brogdon. Pacers trail by 7. He kicks it to Oladipo. The pass to Turner. Inside. Here's Brogdon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Nunn passes to Butler. And it's sent back by Turner. And they'll keep possession. Miami no good on that time either. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Warren kicks to Turner. Pass to Oladipo. It's Brogdon on the wing. Baseline jumper, and the Pacers tack on 2 more. The Heat leading by 3. Nunn passes to Robinson. Here's Nunn. 6 points for him. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Robinson. They get it back. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
The first free throw is good, and the Heat with some changes. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Leonard, and it's Iguodala in for Robinson. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pacers trail by 4. Here's Warren, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Boy, that's confidence right there. T.J. Warren understands when to pull up off the bounce.
Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Brogdon. And the foul on Miles Turner. That'll be his second foul of the game.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
And Indiana making a change here. Lamb's checked in. Iguodala outside. Here's Adebayo. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
That one is off. A lot of switching on every possession in the NBA from a defensive standpoint, and you see the way Doris offenses are adjusting to that.
Yeah, I think number one, you have to attack the switch. That's first and foremost. And it's an interesting balance between attacking and being patient, because the one thing you're ultimately seeking in every switch is a favorable matchup for yourself. That's where a critical thinking guard who knows where to find and put the ball is so critical to your success.
Well, that's a good way to look at it. There's the lob to Oladipo. Iguodala with the steal. Passes to Nunn. Pass to Adebayo. The 8-footer uses the glass to drop it in. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And there's the pass to Warren. Lets it go from 14. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Nunn passes to Butler. And the layup's good off the glass. Butler's got 6.
You have to stay in front of Jimmy Butler. This guy is capable of leaving you in the dust with his ability to handle the basketball.
Now, here's Warren. He's coming off a 22-point game against Boston. Oladipo outside. 6 on the shot clock. Right side Warren. Over Butler. Here's Oladipo. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. He's got 11.
This is what you'd love to see more of from Victor Oladipo, the athleticism to be a factor on the glass.
Nunn passes to Butler. Iguodala against Sabonis. Iguodala kicks to Olynyk. Pass to Adebayo. Over Lamb. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Jeremy Lamb. The Heat have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And he makes the first. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers. And so he makes both from the line. Here's McConnell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kicks to Turner. Oladipo outside. Passes it to Lamb. Over Iguodala. No good from Lamb. The Heat leading by 5. Feeds it to Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
If you make a mistake against Jimmy Butler, this guy will find a way to make you pay. Pretty pass.
Lamb against Iguodala. And Lamb, here we go.
You feel like Jeremy Lamb has been in the league forever, mostly known for being a piece in the Harden trade when he left OKC, but Lamb is coming to his own the last few years.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Jones checked in for Miami. McDermott's checked in for the Pacers. Both shots good from the stripe.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Nunn. He's got 6. Jones dishes to Iguodala. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. It's a 5-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, but what a tremendous effort, Kevin. I thought they were coming all the way back. Such a terrific fourth quarter of basketball, but they just could not get over the hump.
Oladipo has a lot of shots at his disposal, including that pretty floater.
Iguodala, the pass to Nunn. Double clutches. Had a hand on it, and he gets it back. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Jay Crowder's checked in for Adebayo. It was such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school. I can do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A.
To me, you've got to run this guy off his shots. Jay Crowder is a good catch-and-shoot jump shooter.
Pass to McDermott. 1:09 left in the second quarter. Dishes at the Lamb. 5 to shoot. They need this. Count it. Good. Lamb's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Hero passes to Crowder. There's the dish to Dragic. Now Olynyk from downtown. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, obviously, this one reason why Kelly Olynyk is out there. His ability to stretch the floor with his long-range shooting.
McConnell scanning the floor. And the pass to Bitadze. Olynyk with the steal. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hero. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup. Hero's got the lead up to 14 now for Miami.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now here's Lamb. T right on him. From deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Miami, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Goran Dragic has been the story in this one. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic, that's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Well, they struggled in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Victor Oladipo in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. They've got Jones. Dragic is out there with Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Indiana moving the ball around. For 3, Brogdon bangs home the trifecta. Brogdon's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Pacers. The Heat leading by 11. Outside Dragic. No good that time. Good D by Brogdon. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Pacers. It's Oladipo on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
What a night for Victor Oladipo. Boy, when he gets rolling, it is hard to slow him down.
Pass to Adebayo. He dishes it to Dragic. It's over Brogdon, and another basket for Miami.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Warren. And stolen by Butler. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, that's quick hands and a quick mind by Jimmy Butler. Creates the turnover, gets right out in transition.
Pacers trail by 12. Brogdon with it. He's got 7. Pass to Sabonis. He kicks to Oladipo. Shot clock at 5. Over Robinson. Again, Indiana.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Butler against Warren. Stolen by Robinson. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Here's Butler. And that one hits back iron. Pacers trail by 12. Now here's Brogdon. Oladipo outside. Sabonis trying to get open. Offensive rebound. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
Here's Butler. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 4 assists in the game.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's got 18. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Brogdon.
7th in free throw percentage, and such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. Now the pass to Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Warren. Well, you look at the career of Dragic, Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
And it's sent back by Turner. Warren with the ball. Butler covering. Butler against Warren. Here's Sabonis, and the lead is down inside single digits. Sabonis has got his second bucket of the night.
This guy's a skilled interior scorer. There's height, there's great shot selection. Sabonis doing work right now.
It's Brogdon on the wing. No good on that one. Dragic with some nice D. Robinson against Oladipo. Robinson kicks to Dragic. Doubled by Sabonis. And Adebayo throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now, here's Brogdon. He has 7. Pass to Sabonis. Dishes to Oladipo. Outside to Brogdon. From deep three-point range, Dragic with some nice D. The Heat leading by 10. Pacers with the rebound. Left side, Warren. Over Butler. Out to Turner. Now Brogdon. Takes a 3. Again, Brogdon missing.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. TJ Leafs checked in for Sabonis. Here's Warren. No good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. Robinson passes to Nunn. Outside Robinson. Passes it to Butler. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Leaf. Leaf's got his 5th rebound in this one. Warren kicks to Brogdon. Fires from 14. Good. He hits the jump shot. Brogdon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just deadly from mid-range. He's got such a great feel for that shot.
Pass to Butler. It's rebounded by Indiana. Leafs got 6 rebounds now in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The pass to Warren. Turner dishes to Warren. Tipped away and stolen by Butler. The finish and slam dunk by Butler.
An absolute menace in transition. Jimmy Butler puts it home.
And here is Brogdon. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Leaf. To the middle. Here's Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Nunn. 9 points in the game so far. Robinson finds Butler. Just 5 on the clock. A baseline J. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Warren. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Warren's got 13.
Well, so committed to scoring near the cup. T.J. Warren, nice touch.
Nunn passes to Robinson. Kicks it to Butler. And the Heat get another bucket right there. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 10. Outside Warren. They double him with Butler. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the Heat with the ball. The Heat leading by 10. Here's Nunn. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Pacers trail by 13. McConnell with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Leaf. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Lamb. Good work defensively by Crowder.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Now here's Lamb. He has 6. But he gets it back and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
And checking out the numbers here for McConnell, how's the last month of basketball been for him? He's getting around 4 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
It's blocked. Holiday left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Here's Nunn. He's got 12. Passes it to Hero. Dish now to Crowder. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, make no mistake, Kevin, Crowder has got great strength inside. The defense can get physical. It doesn't matter.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. The Heat making a switch here. Olynyk checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for T.J. Leaf. Second free throw, no good. Pacers trail by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Got a piece of it. Here's McConnell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. McConnell's got his first bucket of the night. Miami's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Hero, covered by Lamb. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Quickly, let's bring up the list of the top rookie three-point bombers in the NBA. You take a look at Hero. Third in the NBA. He's someone that, if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
And I think there's a little rivalry among that group of rookie bombers. I know he'd love to see his name all the way at the top of the list.
That free throw missing. The Pacers making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Here's McConnell. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that.
Now here is Holiday. Back to McConnell. Clock at 6. Pass to Bitadze. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Nunn. He's covered by McConnell. To the paint. Here's Olynyk. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I like how Kelly Olynyk finds a number of different ways to contribute to his team. A selfless player who always does what's asked of him.
First trip to the line for him here.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter.
Shooting 2.
Right around 85.
And that one falls for Olynyk. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Outside Holiday. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Bitadze in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Crowder, and there's the pass to Nunn. Iguodala, wide open. Misses the 3. Pacers trail by 11. Now here's McConnell. And Holiday kicks to Sabonis. Pass to McConnell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
at the line for two.
That's good from McConnell. Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pacers. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Heat leading by 9. Here's none. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Iguodala, and the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Don't make any mistake. Andre Iguodala's been around a while, but the hops are still part of the game.
McConnell passes to Sabonis, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. And doors for the Pacers with Miles Turner and Domantas Sabonis, two talented young big men. Does that make it a log jam at that center position?
I don't think on the offensive end there's a problem. Both can space the floor with their shooting. Sabonis is an exceptional passer. I think the challenge is on the defensive end, and the reason being both are exceptional defending close to the cup.
First one falls for him.
Domantas Sabonis enters the league as the 11th pick in 2016. That first season, I don't think people understood how good he could be. His improvement, his ability as a promising big man in this league, unquestioned at this point.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Indiana. He's off on the second. And you look at the development for Sabonis, what stands out?
Well, I think he's made strides across the board, Kevin. And for me, this is as fundamentally sound a big man as you'll find in the league. He's a triple threat on the offensive end. He is super smart on the defensive end and quite versatile. He can guard both front court positions.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Miami. And that one misses.
Miles Turner, the 11th pick in 2015. I think defensively probably the best player out of that class. And if you view it through that prism, you wonder if going back he might have gone top 5.
Here's Hero. Following the basket by Jeremy Lamb. Outside Dragic. Over McConnell. Here's Adebayo. And they pick up 2. And the Heat lead by 12.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, these past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or other hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
Here's Lamb after the Heat pick up 2. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Sabonis. Off the left rim and out. And you know, Doris, there were some medical red flags for Turner that may have caused him to slip a bit in that draft.
Yes, but I think he has alleviated any of those concerns. Credit him and the trainers for developing his core and for this young man paying the price in the weight room. He's gotten stronger and stronger.
And the Pacers call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many
Brogdon's checked in for T.J. McConnell. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now here's Lamb. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Outside Dragic. Over Lamb. And another basket for Miami.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Passes to Brogdon. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to leave the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
And he makes the first. A different look for Miami. Butler, he's checked in for Iguodala. Robinson is subbed in for Hero. And the Pacers also making a change. Oladipo's checked in. Brogdon hits them both. Now Dragic. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. 14 feet away. Sabonis grabs the board. And Brogdon's got the ball here for the Pacers. It's a 14-point game. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Dragic dishes to Butler. Shoots over Warren. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Sabonis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Brogdon the pass to Warren. Some solid defense from Butler.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 6 points for Robinson.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think, Greg, this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Adebayo down low. Turner covering. Outside Dragic. 5 to shoot. And Brogdon comes over to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Pacers now. Pacers trail by 12. Pass to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Warren on the wing. Over Adebayo. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. 6 points for Miles Turner.
Well, Kevin, you love the determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
Ogden against Dragic. He dishes it to Robinson. He kicks it to Butler. Outside, Jones. He feeds it to Dragic. Throws it up high, and Jones with the stuff.
Well, when the playmaking duties fall to Jimmy Butler, he is more than capable.
Oladipo against Robinson. Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Well, they say players are made in the summertime, and that's Jimmy Butler's favorite time of year. He calls it grimy season, gets out in the country, and puts in that work.
No good on the free throw. And, Greg, those summertime workouts for Butler, they are something.
I mean, they sure are. He calls them bandanas and buckets. Grows his hair out, 2-a-days, hot yoga, intentionally isolated from the hustle and bustle of the big city. It gives him an excuse to really just lock in.
And he's good on the second.
Well, Domantas Sabonis, the son of a legend, to me, guys, he has everything he needs to be an effective player for years to come in the NBA. Size, length, feel, there's a lot to like.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Dragic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Goran Dragic.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
And Goran Dragic drops them both. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Pacers, trailing by 13. Up top, Sabonis, defended by Jones. Warren against Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You talk about the quiet producers in the league. T.J. Warren is one of the first names that come to mind.
The last few seasons, Warren has come close to chipping in 20 points a game. Doesn't do anything flashy, but he just hits his shots and piles up the points on a nightly basis.
That free throw good from Warren. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Dragic. Kicks it to Jones, and the pass to Robinson. outside, Butler fires the three, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. 17 points for Jimmy Butler.
Boy, this play is perfectly in sync. Butler gets just the space he needs.
Dragic against Brogdon. Clock at 6. Pass to Sabonis. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Jones. The Heat leading by 14. Robinson dishes to Dragic. Butler on the wing. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Brogdon outside. Knocked away. It's stolen by Dragic. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. And yes, it's good. And the Heat lead by 16. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Brogdon with it. A wide open look here for Oladipo. His three-pointer's off the mark. Inside, here's Butler, and the layup falls. Butler's got 19 points.
Wow, very close to a potential and one. Butler converting through contact.
Oladipo against Robinson. Passes it to Warren. Back to Oladipo. Shot to stop the run. Offensive rebound. Sabonis right through the D for the layup. Sabonis has got 7 now in this quarter.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Outside Robinson. Back to Dragic. The Pacers pull it in.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And so here is Miami following the score by Indiana. Here's the lob to the hoop, and Adebayo throws it down.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Dragic against Brogdon. Oladipo outside. Again, Oladipo missing.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Brogdon with it. Now guarded by Dragic. It's stolen by Dragic. Pass to Butler. Back to Dragic. The feed to Jones. Dishes it to Butler. Right at the free throw line. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Heat.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games. And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Goran Dragic.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Heat. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy, you have become a star in this league, big part of the team. Have those expectations put more pressure on you individually?
No pressure. I think I'm gonna do what I do each and every night. I'm not gonna play well every night, so I just gotta focus on me, this team. Can't worry about the outside influences.
A real leader, Jimmy. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.